Hi everyone, this is Sunny Kumar from IIT BHU and welcome to my channel Code with Sunny. And today I am going to discuss the problem maximize the modulo function of Hackarat March Easy 2021. Now let's jump directly into the problem statement. We have been given an integer n that is represented in the form of string s, and the string is of length m, and we have to remove at most one digit from the number, and after removing the rest of digits are arranged in the same order. So for removing at most one digit we can either doesn't remove any of the digit, or we are going to remove any of the digit from the string representation of the number n, and then we are going to find the value n mod k. That is what is been asked in this problem. So we are also giving the value of k. Find the maximum possible value of n mod k after deleting at most one digit from the number n. So suppose we have a number n 2134, and if we delete the digit 3, then the new number will be 214, and we have to take this number and provide and apply the modulo function, that is n mod k, and print this value. Or you can say I am going to operate for every digit and take the maximum and find the maximum value, and then I am going to print this. Note that we are going to delete at most one digit. That is, either we are not going to delete any of the digit, or we are going to delete a single digit, any of the digits in the string representation of the number n. Okay, so let's discuss the input format and output format also. The test cases will be given, then mn key, it is the length of the string, and the value key associated with that, and a string s. Okay, so also note that length of the string is going to vary up to 10 power 5. Okay, for each test case print the maximum possible value of the mod function in new line. Okay, so how we are going to do this problem in most efficient way? So let's move further. So what is given in this question? Actually given a string representation of the number, and the length of the string varies up to 10 power 5. Find the maximum value of n mod k, where n is the number is the string format and k is the given value. And note that we are going to delete at most one digit. That is, either we are not going to delete any of the digit, or we are going to delete any of the digit from the string representation of the number n. So what will be the prerequisite to solve this problem? Prefix and suffix sum. You must know how to calculate the prefix sum and suffix sum of any array in most efficient way, and also the arrays as obvious. Okay, so let's move on to the example to understand how the working is going on and how we can approach the answer. So suppose we have a string of length 5, and the number is 52436, and the value associated, that is the value of k, is 12. Okay, so how we can split this value 52436 into the constituents of its digits? Let's understand this also. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write 6 into, note that note please, I recommend my viewers to watch this carefully. 6 into 10 power 0, and again that is the digit 6 and 10 power 0, plus 3 into again 10 power 1, and similarly I am going to write 4 into 10 power 2, and again I am going to write 2 into what, 10 power 3, and again I am going to write 5 into 10 power 4. This is what how we can split 52436 into the constituents with of its digits, and if we sum up these values, you can also see the still it is coming out to be 52436. Now if we take this value, that is 52436 n mod k. Okay, I'm going to write n mod k. You can also write using the property of modulus function. So let me discuss the property first. What is the property? If I'm going to write a plus b mod k, then this value is equivalent to a mod k plus b mod k and the whole mod k. It is exactly equal to the same. So that's what I am going to use here. So if I'm not going to delete any of the element, that is if I'm not going to delete any of the digit actually, so what will be the answer of this one? That is n mod k will be what, 6. So I'm going to write, so let me copy this directly and going to paste this one. Okay, so this will be our actual the element. So I'm going to write, okay, I'm going to put a brackets here so for better understanding. Okay, So again I am going to use 6 into 10 power 0, and this is actually I am going to do provide the modulus here, modulus with k, and again I am going to do this for every digits and its constituent parts. You can see again. So let me do fast. Okay, this taking some time. Okay, that almost done it is. Okay, so this is what n mod k is. So there are note that I am going to take modulus, the entire modulus. That is, if I am taking the substituent parts with modulus k, I have to take the modulus with the entire value. So if I'm, let's say if this will have value CURR, then I'm going to also take CURR mod k. Okay, so this will be our answer. So I'm going to initialize my answer with what? Let us say I'm going to initialize my answer CURR, that is if I'm not going to delete any of the element. Now comes the main role, how we are going to delete the single element and find the value in O of one operation in most efficient way. So let's say I'm going to delete a, a single digit. Okay, so I'm going to delete a single digit. So if I'm going to delete a single digit from this number, that is 52436, what are the modifications that I have to face? Okay, so let me write this first. So this is our actual value, that is 52436 can be splitted into this, can be split into this way. So let's say I'm going to delete 4. Okay, so I'm going to write first delete digit 4. If I'm going to delete digit 4, all the digits that are to the right of the digit 4, that is 3 and 6, are not going to be modified anyhow. So the values, like you can see, this value is going to remain same. So I'm going to print this. Let's say I've written n. So this value will remain same if I'm going to delete digit 4. So which values are going to be modified? That is the digits that are to the left of 4 are going to be modified. And what are the modified values? Note that modified thing is nothing but, let's say I'm going to write 2 into 10 power. Now you can see previously I have the 10 power 3 associated with the digit 2. Now I have to associate value equal to 10 power 2. So this is what I have to modify for all the digit to the left of the current digit which I am going to delete. So I am going to write here again 5 into 10 power 3. Note that previously it was 10 power 4. Similarly, now it becomes a 10 power 3. So if we delete the digit 4, now let us understand how. If we delete the digit, let's say I'm going to delete the digit 3. So what were the changes that I have to face if I'm going to delete the digit 3? So let us understand that also. So all the digits that are to the right of digit 3, that is only 6, will remain same. Okay, so I'm going to print it as it is. So what, and all the digits to the left of the digit 3, that is you can see here 4 5 2 and 4 will have the powers, that is 10 power something, let's say p will be reduced by 1. Okay, for all the digits that are left to the 3 digit equal to 3, that is 5 to 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this value. Let's say I'm going to 5 2 and 4, copy this. Now I'm going to paste this, and note that all the powers is going to be reduced by 1. Okay, so it will become 2, sorry. So that's what the main logic. So how we are going to do this in O of one operation if I'm going to delete a single digit? Note that it is can be efficiently calculated. So I'm going to write a general case. So let me write for deleting a single digit. So I'm going to write maintain a suffix array, suffix sum array modulo k, which will be what, where suffix of I is going to denote, I'm going to write a clear way, in a clear way, that suffix of I, first I'm going to make this let's say I'm going to first initialize suffix for every index I, suffix I. So I'm going to write suffix of I is equal to digit into what, 10 power p. Note that I'm going to do this for, I'm going to start this operation from the right side of the string, and p is going to be initialized with 0, and if for each every consecutive followed digits, that is from right to the left, p is going to be increased by 1 starting with from 0. Okay, so I'm going to write p starts from the 0 and digit will be from right of the string. So I'm going to first find this value, that is digit into 10 power p. Note that for calculating efficiently 10 power p, you can use the binary exponentiation modulo k most efficient way. Also, I mentioned the link to the video binary exponentiation in my description section. So if you are unaware of this, you can watch this and implement, or you can say to write an efficient code. Okay. So I am going to write a suffix sum modulo k, that is nothing but suffix of I equals suffix of I, what is, plus suffix of I plus 1, and the whole to be modulus with k. Okay, so I am going to write this for, so I am going to find the suffix sum modulo k. Okay, so for every index I, this was for every index I am going to write here. Okay, suffix sum modulo k for every index I. Now what I am going to, for deleting a single digit, let's say 4, so all the powers will be to the left of digit 4 will be reduced by 1. So I have to also maintain a prefix sum for reduced powers, that is powers by 1. So let's say I have a let me, I am going to write, so let's say string of length we have. So I'm going to write a string of length equals to m. So our starting case would be like, let's say I'm going to write for n equals to 52436. So I'm going to maintain a prefix of I of what, prefix of I would be at 5 into what is the power that is if we are not going to delete any of the element without considering the deletion of a single element, what is the power that must be associated with this, power must be associated with this would be m minus 1. But if I am going to delete an element, so I have to maintain a prefix array that is a reduced power by 1. So I am going to maintain a prefix array of actual power minus 1, that is m minus 2. Okay, so prefix of 5 will be what? So I am going to write a general case, that is digit into 10 power m minus 2. Then I am going to maintain a prefix of I equal to prefix of I plus prefix of what, I minus 1 modulus k. So if I am going to delete a element, let's say for deleting element, so what will be the modifications that I have to do? Then our answer will be nothing but maximum of current answer plus prefix of what, I minus 1 plus suffix of I plus 1. Simply note that we need to update. So I am going to write a single statement. We need to update the prefix array accordingly as we move to the right. Okay, so this will be our basic logic, the, you can say, using the prefix sum and suffix sum we can generate the answer in O of one time for deleting a single element. If I'm not going to delete any element, our answer will be suffix of 0, because I'm not going to delete an element. So if I'm going to delete a single element, our answer will be nothing but prefix of I minus 1 for the previous plus suffix of I plus 1. Please note that how I have calculated prefix of I digit into 10 power m minus 2, because I have to delete all the elements, so I need to decrease a single power. So what would be our approach? Okay, so first let me delete this, so that might confuse. Okay, I'm going to update later. So I am going to maintain the suffix sum array modulo k for the values of each digit given string representation. of a number. If no digit is deleted, answer will be suffix of 0, as I've already said. Otherwise, for every digit, so I'm going to write my current sum equal to prefix sum plus, here is a mistake, prefix sum plus suffix of I plus 1. For all the suffixes that are going to be the right of that digit will not be affected, so I'm going to simply just add the answer for suffix of I plus 1, and similarly prefix of I minus 1. So our answer will be maximum of answer plus current sum. Okay. So what would be the time complexity of this approach? Note that I am going to use a prefix sum array and the suffix sum array, and traversal will be O of n. So our time complexity will be O of n, where n is the length of the string, and again our space will be O of n. So let's move on to the code. Okay. Now you can see here I have a binary exponentiation method. So if you are unaware of this, how to use this in your program, that is to calculate the power of a comma b modulus m. So you can check the description section of the video and watch the video tutorial for the binary exponentiation. Get aware of that, so that whenever you need this logic, you can directly copy the code, copy the snippet, and use it in your program to solve this problem in most efficient way. Okay, so do check it out. Okay, so here you can see in the main function I have taken the test cases, and m and k. M is going to denote the length of the string, and k the value that we have to do the modulus operation, and a string s, and the current equal to 1. Note that I am going to multiply every time current into 10 and take the modulus along with to what to the increment the powers of 10 by, that is to multiply the power of 10 each time, that is 10 power 0, 10 power 1, 10 power 2, and so on. Okay, so note that I am going to first build the suffix array, that is suffix of I, which will be digit into current value, that is 10 power something p modulus k, and similarly I am going to update every time the current variable into 10 modulus k for the suffix array. Now I am going to take the suffix sum, so that I can calculate the value for deleting a single element efficiently. Now if no digit is deleted, our answer will be suffix of 0 simply. And what about deleting a single element, or you can say single digit? So take maximum after deleting every digit. You can see here it is a simple while loop. I am going to fetch the answers is O of 1 time. So our current answer, let's initialize with 0, and if I plus 1 is less than m, so I am at the rightmost end of the string, so I am going to delete that, so there will not be any digit to the right. So I am going to check if I plus 1 is less than m, then I am going to initialize current will current with suffix of I plus 1. Otherwise I am also going to check if I minus 1 is positive, greater than equal to 0, then I am going to also add my sum, that is current equals current plus sum modulus k. Note that what is sum doing here? Sum is going to calculate the prefix sum along with while we traverse the string from the leftmost side. Okay, now I'm going to take the answer, maximum of the answer with the current value, and I'm going to update my sum, which will be the prefix sum. What will be the value if I'm going to apply this operation? Then our value will be incremented by sum, that is previous sum, plus the current digit, you can see s of I minus 0, into binary power, that is using the binary exponentiation of 10 power m minus I minus 2. Okay, and modulus with k. So this will update the prefix sum for every index that I need to calculate in later on. Okay, so finally I'm going to print the answer, which will be the maximum answer after deleting at most a single digit modulus k. Okay, so let me submit this code and check it out if it is going to be a correct and efficient solution. Okay, so wait a minute. So let me check my network. So again I'm going to submit this code and check it out. So it's taking time. There is a compilation error. Okay, no problem. So I'm going to check if it is a 59, that is here. Okay, so that is expected at semicolon 59 39. You can see I have a semicolon misprinted here. Okay, I have put the minus sign by mistake. Let me compile this first. Okay. Okay, it's taking time. No problem. There's again a compilation error. I've missed something like 5938. Okay, suffix of I, something like s of I minus 0. Oh, okay, I've missed the minus sign here. Okay, yes, it is passed. Let me submit this code and check out if it is an efficient solution or what. Yes, it is accepted. So if you have any doubts, do not forget to mention in the comment section of the video. And I will ask the viewers to like this video, share this video, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel for latest updates. Thank you for watching this video.